Greetings, Kiss Nation. Today this is going to be a box set video. Haven't done one of these in a while. This is one of the more newer things I got for the collection. This is like one of the more recent box sets that came out recently. It is a Kiss Cobo Hall box set from 1976. This is one of the ones that I was trying to get for a while. They made like a few recently. They made like a few box sets. They made one from Alive '75. They made this one, and recently they came up with one from celebrating the 76th half of the Alive tour. So they're very early '76, and so and then this one was a bit more harder to get because like the box set of Cobo Hall '76 is a bit tougher, but I came across it and was like, I'm not really gonna pass it up, and I do kind of love the cover. This one, it's the debut album pictures, and it says congratulations, sold out 3 days, Cobalt Arena, and on the bottom it says just hype, huh? That's pretty cool, cause like in the '70s, a lot of people thought Kiss was, I guess, just all hype and no talent. So it's pretty cool that the people included that just hype, huh? And I thought that was pretty cool. So let's get this out of the plastic wrap. Guess I'll need the knife after all. All right. So let's see what this has. I love that. Just some photos. That's pretty cool. Alright. What we got? Oh, wow. Man, this is cool. Alright, look at this. It's like alright. Look at that. It's a hell of a poster. Like, the one thing I do like about it is like well, obviously if you've known showing the pictures from these, I like that picture of Gene, like very early blood spitting. I like I can get it right around the webcam. I like the pictures of Paul, that very early '70s Kiss logo. That's really cool. Right there we got pictures of pictures of Ace. That's nice. And we guess we flip it and we got pictures of Peter Criss. I'm trying to get them in there pretty well. Yeah. So cool. What else we got in terms of pictures? Oh wow. We got some glossy ones. Look at this one. It's a nice one of Ace. So it's a nice one of Paul. I've always liked that purple light that they used it in the early days, like in '75 and '76. We've always liked that. Yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Love that picture. Like, they're not using that much blood, but still, fucking A, man, that's nice. Yeah, I like I like that picture. You know, Paul and Ace sharing a microphone. That's cool. I like that. Ace wasn't doing a whole lot of singing. Like he didn't. He wrote songs, but they were never. He never sang them. Like, you know, in this time period of Kiss, Ace wrote Cold Gin, wrote several songs like Parasite and all that stuff, but he never sang them. Not like he is now. That's a damn good picture of Peter Criss. Look at that. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Alright, cool. I like that picture of Ace. He's just sitting on like the drum half. That's cool. I like that. Excuse me. That's another good picture of Paul. It's cool. Really good picture of Gene. That's good. Good picture of Gene and Ace. I like that. And another good picture of Peter Criss. Nice. Alright, I mean, love those glossies. Love the poster. Any more pictures? Or is that just it? I think that's all of them. Okay. Well, that's easier to put back in than the fucking picture discs, I'll tell you that. And speaking of the picture discs, that's next up. So far, we haven't had to rely on the knife. A rare one this time. Well, it's not rare as if they screwed up the listing of the picture discs. But, you know, as said, you know, this box set is solely focused on Cobo Hall. So this is Cobo Hall, the first date, January 26, 1976. However, this is the part 2 of that concert, and that would have Gene's bass solo for 100,000 Years, Peter's drum solo, then Black Diamond, Cold Gin, Rock and Roll All Night, then Let Me Go Rock and Roll. That would actually close it. I'm actually kind of curious to see, you know, what it looks like. Wait a minute. Or am I mistaken? It ain't no fucking picture disc. It's a legit record. Whoopsie. That's a twist. Actually, that is a twist. That's usually not how these work. but I'll take it. You know? Usually they're picture discs, not actual records. Whatever, you know, that's cool. Different twist. However, it's weirding me out that they're in a different fucking order. You know, like, however, you know, enough about that. We're on to the opening of the first day, which has Deuce, Strutter. This is classic Kiss at its best. You know, Deuce, Strutter, Come On Love Me, Harder Than Hell, Firehouse, She, with Ace's solo, Parasite, Nothing to Lose, you know, all the good stuff. But I could have sworn this concert, the 26th of 76, had Ladies in Waiting. I could have sworn that. I know Largo 75 had that song, but I thought when they played in Detroit, Cobo Hall in 76, they played that song also. Let's look at the back. I mean, wow. I don't know if I can do a good job at showing the back of... There's a cool picture of Gene getting ready to let loose. That's cool. Yeah, and like they're all the same. Each show is the same. Oh, wait a minute, the 25th. They did that song. Okay. Yeah, the 25th they did that song. But I do like this picture for the 25th. It looks very menacing. Because this is the early stages of Kiss, this is very, very menacing of Gene. Now I'm a little bit confused. Like, this is this the whole show? Because I'm trying to compare, you know, because like this is one. I didn't see like others for the 25th. I mean, like if they kind of really jambled these together. You know, I intend to fix that before I put this back together. So, you know. Anyways. That's cool. Anyways, like always on these box set videos, we are looking at, to close things off, we're looking at the book. As we always do on with these videos. So, let's see what kind of pictures this book has. I'm hoping they got some really good ones. Alright, we're looking at the Kiss Congratulations Sold Out 3 Days Cobo Arena. And I like that it just says, just a photo book, huh? Alright, so let's take a look. Alright. Says, while we were still an opening band on a 3-act bill, we were headlining in Detroit. The city embraced us. We were met with open arms and legs. That line got used throughout Kiss's entire career. Detroit always understood what we were about. There was a point of view and embracing of rock and roll that saw us taken in with a hospitality that we hadn't seen yet anywhere else. Directly from Paul Stanley. Yeah. And look, this is cool. I like this picture. I'm not sure if that's I don't think that's the key to the city from Cadillac. That was like from '75. But that's a cool key. This is cool. Like Detroit Rock's story. All right, this is cool. I mean, all right, that's interesting. The WABX FM Kite in a Balloon Fly was an annual grassroots event in 1968, but quickly grew to require much larger venues that could accommodate thousands. Billboard reported that all kites bear the KISS logo. Wait a minute. The KISS logo for 1374. The station broadcast both the Aerosmith and KISS sets, though KISS performed during daylight and was introduced as a most unusual band. The annual Kite In was actually canceled due to poor weather, including rain and snow, forcing postponement until April 21st. However, since some among the 3,000 young folk who did turn up for the event caused $2,000 damage inside the Bell, I'm not sure, Isle Casino, the local common council banned WABX from sponsoring any further kite-ins in Detroit parks. Detroit Free Press, 4/12/74. The concert raised $7,000 toward the cleanup of Belle Isle. Aerosmith didn't hang around following the show and opened for Free Dog Night the following night in Portland, Oregon. For many fans, this is the king of early performances, simply for the quality of the surviving source material. Since the show was broadcast on radio, pre-FM reels have survived. The low gross is a result of tickets being sold for 97 cents. God damn, that's cheap. The radio station's frequency. I believe this is one of the concerts that got leaked out during the summer of 2022. I didn't see it, but I know in my head saw it, and he commented on it and how cool it was. Speaking of how cool, look at these early 70s KISS pictures. Jeez, man. I'm trying to think, is this like when he was in the Bandit makeup, or is this, because I know for a short period of time he was in the Bandit makeup. And, not gonna lie, I do like the Bandit look. Like, it's cool. I like it. I do like that. Like, he's a bit bloody, I like these early looks of KISS that we're seeing in this book. I wasn't expecting that. I was kind of expecting maybe some 76 pictures. Oh man, that's a good picture. Gene's sticking his tongue out, Ace playing, and Paul just doing his thing. Alright. This date was advertised as a Blue Oyster Cult show with Captain Beyond as the opening act. Footage from the show was filmed in silent Super 8mm. The footage came from a 27-minute source that was originally I lost my place. It was originally auctioned on eBay in 2000 and purchased by Jack Sawyer's Tales of a Fox video. It was in circulation by 2003. Acrobat was eventually released on the Kissology Volume 1 DVD. Free video remains grainy. It has been synced with audio from the FM broadcast from LaFetti's Music Room in Memphis, Tennessee on April 18th, and other 74 shows. For some, the footage is better on the 2001 unofficial The Vintage DVD, where 17 minutes were released for many years. This footage was attributed to Long Beach, February 17th, 74, but analysts of the footage in comparison with known photos of both venues has led experts to believe that the April 13th Michigan date is correct. Okay. Yeah, and I remember that Blue Oyster Cult was opening for Kiss. For a while, it was reversed. Kiss was opening up for Blue Oyster Cult. Then, then it became the other way around, that Cult was opening up for Kiss. Yeah, look at all these opening acts, like Blue Oyster Cult, Susie Quattro, also Kiss, Bob Seger, New York Dolls, all these other cool bands. And also Kiss, that is a really cool vintage look of Kiss right here. And again, that logo right there, that is a cool early logo. Alright, this is another cool picture, and here we got the candelabra. That's a nice stage piece right there. Once again, nice. Here's like Ace with his first actual costume. I like that costume. It's cool. Not a lot of tribute acts use it. Some do, but a lot don't. That is a fucking killer close-up picture of that costume. Love it. I love that picture of Gene and Ace. Just Gene in his costume, Ace in his costume. Obviously, I love Paul in that picture with his firehouse hat. Ace is kneeled down, Paul's right there, Gene is, right there with his, wing like that. Nice picture of Paul right there. And now we're kind of getting into, the height and Kiss's popularity in this time. And I believe that's the picture they used for the Alive 75 box set. I'm trying to think what picture they picked for the 76 one. Ah, damn, I'm pretty sure a lot of Kiss bands in the 70s had that picture as a poster. That would make a cool poster. Damn. I love that picture. Just Gene sticking his tongue out, just being fucking menacing. I kind of stated this before in like other box set videos I've done. Like Gene used to be menacing as the demon. He's not as menacing. He can be, you know, tough and menacing as the demon still, but not to this level. Not to this level. I mean, it looks kind of. I mean, it looks more menacing when he's covered in blood. Yeah, like that. On fucking cue, man. On fucking cue. Look at that. I mean, now obviously he's not gonna get, you know, dripped in it like he does in like later years in the 70s. Like his mouth and chin or chest gets covered in it. That's what makes him. That's what, in my opinion, he earned the name of demon when he let himself get, you know, covered from chin to chest in blood. So that's what made him, to me, menacing as all get out. When I see pictures like that. Now in 2012, Paul kind of brought that neck piece back for his monster outfit, which was kind of cool in a way. Because like I believe like current Kiss costumes are kind of like, you know, taking pieces from past Kiss costumes and seeing what worked in the past and trying them out now. That's kind of what the monster costume for Paul was. Um, Paul's and then the road costume is, you know, not does to me it doesn't have any elements of past costumes. Gene's previous Under the Road costume had elements of the Dynasty and Unmasked outfit, but then he ditched it, which was kind of sad because I liked it. Not gonna lie, I like the outfits he has with spikes, but I kind of liked that callback. So, you know, anyways, once again, still having the candelabra, like I like that piece. As far as, you know, elements, stage pieces go, that's a nice piece. As a, I'll tell you this much. When a lot of tribute bands covered this era of Kiss, Jim Seddon nailed that look for Gene. He was on point. But yeah, it's like this look was pretty easy to nail for tribute acts, but man, this was probably Kiss at probably like, for a lot of fans, this was Kiss at their best. But for me, it felt like, you know, Kiss was just getting started. Because like they had, right now they just kind of had like 3 albums. They were just recording alive. So, you know, to me, it feels like they were just getting started. That is a very appropriate picture for Gene. It's a snowy day and he finds himself a chick. I believe that's it. I'm pretty sure it is. So this was like a day before they played at Cobo Hall again. There's the man himself, Bill a Coin. Stupid page. They probably without a coin, there wouldn't have been a lot of the merch in the 70s. Probably without a coin. It's a nice picture of Ace, and I'm not entirely sure what the hell's happening in that picture. This is a good picture of Paul. Again, I guess we're just kind of fucking around in these pictures. That's cool. Don't know what's going on in this picture. I know what that is, but I don't know why Ace. Maybe he's messing around. I don't know. That's funny. I guess this is like, oh, that's like backstage or some shit. Okay, that explains the picture right there. That's first date or some shit. That picture, I've seen that picture before. That's like cool. Alright. Ah. This is Ace's soon-to-be wife. I'm not sure if it lasted or not. Or unless, well, if it didn't, it probably could be why. Again, that's a nice picture of Paul. I like these, backstage pictures of Kiss. Like, as a younger fan, looking up Kiss stuff back in the day, I've always wanted to see, shit like this, like, backstage pictures and stuff behind the scenes, but I could never see on YouTube because, in the 70s, Kiss always kept it hush hush. Not like they're keeping it now. But this time period of Kiss was super hush hush. They never wanted to, let it open like this. So it's cool that we have like stuff like this where we can look at books like this and be like, oh cool, this is cool. where I can look at, you know, an era of Kiss that I was not a part of and be like, this is cool. Speaking of cool, look at this picture. Paul's jumping, Ace is right here, Gene's right there. That picture right there is cool. And it's also cool he's using a Les Paul Gibson, which he used when they were starting out. He used them again during the Hot in the Shade tour, and I think he used them again during he played one during the Dubai 2020 concert, but he doesn't use them that much now. He kind of uses his own custom made guitars, like that shattered glass guitar or that sparkling guitar. Let's see what this. Many centuries ago, Paul was a prince, the son of a powerful medieval lord traveling in a distant country. He was kidnapped by a jealous rival of his father and thrown into a secret dungeon where he finally died after years of agonizing loneliness. On his deathbed, Paul made a sacred vow: if he were ever given the right to live again, he would devote his life to love. Paul was granted his wish in time. His love and passion flow from every pore, touching people of all ages and both sexes. The extraordinary gift is transmitted through his music, creating an atmosphere of lav. I think means love, but the guy screwed up. Love that permeates every corner of his universe. His irresistible power reaches all. Okay, what the fuck? Kind of statement is that? Is that like supposed to be like coming out his stage persona? That was like fancy if I ever heard one. The fuck is that? That's funny, really. There we go. Look how menacing that guy is. That's Gene fucking Simmons right there. Oh my god. Here we go. Childhood for blood drizzling vampire Gene Simmons was a period of bad scapes on Cheney movies and hamburgers cooked very rare. In those years, his unusual interests sometimes cost him friends, so he turned in those years his unusual. I may have lost my place. So he turned to his pets for once again, the writer must have fucked up. I can't pronounce that word because something of another ship. Gene often carries the corpse of his former pet Trantaluna with him, preserved and displayed in the plexiglass baclude of a belt. On stage, Gene has the chance to live his earliest fantasies. He joyfully exudes the evil he feels is part of oil of us. Fire leaps from his mouth, threatening anything in its path. His giant stride makes the ground quake. His bass, I believe you mean bass, guitar quivers the message of his fearsome power. All of this gives Gene great satisfaction because he finds his greatest pleasure in the sinister macabre world of his own imagination. That kind of spells out Gene Simmons. I kind of like the fact that they said vampire, because in the early days, he was called like a bat, a vampire, mostly a vampire. I think it was like in like 77, 78. He was kind of referred to as the demon by people. There we go. Space Ace Frehley. Ace is a unique being, probably the one you will ever know, whose ancestors came from another planet. He tells the story simply. His parents were space explorers. They were stranded on Earth when their spaceship lost power within Earth's magnetic field. They were able to descend to safety and soon adopted the language and habits of their new land. The cosmic energy of Ace's ancestry still pulses through his veins. At odds with gravity, it creates a wide aura of cosmic vibration that has a tantalizing effect on all Earthlings. His music reverberates with an intensity that can only be described as otherworldly. It is hypnotic and pleasurable beyond compare. True words. I'm guessing that's like comparing to like the way he walks. Yeah, kind of is like how like a spaceman walks. Pretty cool. Next we got Peter Criss. As an infant, Peter was rescued from a plane crash by a band of saber-toothed tigers. The warm softness of his foster mother's coat is one of his earliest memories at the age of 3 or 4. He doesn't know his exact date of birth. He wandered too near a band of hunters and was captured and returned to civilization. Peter still feels very much like a cat, though. It's apparent on stage. He approaches his music like a cat on the prowl, attacks his drums with the ferocity of a tiger after prey. His performance is an all-out effort of tremendous energy and instinct. Afterwards, he usually finds a quiet corner to curl up in. That's cool. That's pretty funny. Each description of the band members is like a tale to describe them of their persona. That's fucking funny, man. That's a cool picture of Gene. After all that, we got a picture of Gene Simmons. That's pretty funny. Video from the Pro Shot show is missing the presumed encore, but remains notable for the inclusion of Ladies in Waiting and Paul knocking his mic over during Strutter. The show was officially released on the third bonus DVD as a part of Kissology Volume 1. Was it really? DVD packaged, offered by Best Buy. Opening act Backstreet Crawler flew in from Texas, where they had been completing rehearsals with John Rabbit Babundrick. Even if there was a stylistic mismatch between the bands, we had connections with Kiss, with two members having been in Ron Johnson's produced bands Blondes, who performed with Kiss at the whatever the frig, library benefit concert in May '73, and it performed on the Lynn Christopher album. Guitarist Paul Kossoff, who had been a member of one of Paul Stanley's favorite bands, Free. Now, the record of said '76 concert, does that include the encores or what? because the set list right here is Deuce, Strutter, Come On and Love Me, Hotter Than Hell, Firehouse, She Lays in Waiting, which that got dropped super fast in 70s Kiss. I don't know why they dropped it. It's a good tune. I mean, and I was so surprised that they played it in 2013's Cruise. I mean, and we got Nothing to Lose, 100,000 Years, Black Diamond, Cold Gin, and Rock Around Night, Let Me Go Rock and Roll. I mean, I want to know if the record of said show has all of this stuff, because I'm trying to think, you know. I believe I have like the Pro Shot DVD of this, and I believe it has all of this, like all intact. And if the record has all of this intact, it matches the Pro Shot. Like, you know, song for song. Man, I love this. I love pictures like this. Like Gene blood pictures are what I love the most. Cool picture. There we go. Once again, this show was officially released on the Kissology Volume 1. You kidding me? No, it fucking wasn't. I believe you're confusing 76 Detroit with 75 Detroit. Kiss put 75 Detroit on Kissology Volume 1, not 76 Detroit. Now, unless I'm being confused, then I don't believe I am. There was a Cobo Hall 75 show. Now, admittedly, these shows look the same. Gene and Paul, age-wise, look the same from a 75 show. Their stage looks the same, because they didn't really change anything. But and I'm trying to think, unless I'm mistaken, which I very well could be, but I actually do believe they did put a Cobo Hall 75 show on Kissology Volume 1. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's a good picture. Again, I do like later pictures in the 70s where he's, you know, fully drenched in blood, and he got that way again in the reunion tour. But still, this is really cool. Yeah, like I love this. Like he's, you know, he got really into it in this time period. And here's like a promo for like a live. Cool. Here's a picture of like Paul and Ace. Love that. Now here's a thing that I can safely say is true. Parts of his Pro Shot show have been released on the Kiss My Ass video. Like the first night encores are missing from the video, the show was added after the first two sold well. The semi-complete video does not generally circulate. It's believed that the reels suffered physical damage that affect their quality through the Kiss My Ass videos. Would seem to suggest that were the case, any damages does not affect the whole available show, audio from the partial show. Also including encores sourced from the video was released from via a Detroit Trilogy bootleg in mid-2015. The quality of the untouched audio and performance is indicative of issues that may have prevented the use of more of the concert. The band returned to New York the following day for a Destroyer album listening session scheduled for January 29th. Yeah. I like that picture of Gene. I've been saying that a lot lately, but you know, in this entire video, but like, I say that a lot about it in every of these book videos I do about these box sets. That's a good picture of Paul. That's a good free picture of the guys. Good one of Ace. Good one of Paul. Let's get one of the drum set. Like, is he getting ready to smash the guitar? Again, I love the lighting on Paul in that picture. So cool. Love the drum set. The blue lighting on Peter Criss is cool also. And I love that stage move that they do. That they used to extend it. Like, you know, they did the bobbing on back and forth in the middle of Deuce. I love that. They don't do that anymore. The last time I ever did it was in Irvine '96. Now, like, the ending of Deuce where they do, like, when all three of them do, like, the bobbing back and forth, they still do that. But I missed it when Paul and Gene just did the bobbing back and forth in the middle of Deuce. That was cool. I love that picture of Gene right there. It's a good picture of Paul and Ace again. Nice picture of Gene sticking his tongue out. It's a good picture of Paul with his headbands, not headbands, his armbands. There's a good one of Ace. That is a solid picture of Kiss. Like, Gene sticking his tongue out, Ace is right there, and Paul's right there. That's fucking solid. Right there, we're just doing Detroit '76 bootlegs. That's funny. On the cinema page that has Gene Simmons on it, that's even more funny. And we got Paul Stanley right here. That's a nice picture of him. Doing the same move right here, but on a different angle. Cool. We got Peter Criss right here. Cool. We got Paul Stanley. Paul Stanley here. We got the rose tattoo. Oh, that's cool. No, I'm not going to save a line. But it's cool that line from the song is here. That's cool. Love that confetti. I love that kind of sparkle effect also. Yeah, I love the fact that the confetti gets on his hair, and he's using that guitar, which I've never seen him use, ever, really. Obviously, the confetti's meaning towards the end of the show, and this picture must mean he's getting ready to smash a guitar, or he's already smashed it or something. And Alive went gold, apparently, which is cool. This is like the band's first tour book. I love this, like a before and after. One hit, and then wham, and then it's gone. And then you gotta lose your mind in Detroit Rock City. And that's it. That is the entire book from his box set. So this was a look at the Cobo Hall 76 box set. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been a while since I've done a box set video. It's been a while since I've done a video on this channel, mostly because I've been busy with school and other stuff. But anyways, this was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this box set video. I got plenty more box set videos in the near future, and you know, they're gonna be fun. I loved these box sets. I always loved doing these box set videos for the channel because they're fun. These box set videos are fun and they're cool. And anyways, little update on the Reggae Kiss Love Mon review. Like, it's gonna be coming. I don't know when I'm gonna have free time to make the review. Just hopefully I can get it done before the end of October. Just here's hoping. Anyways, this has been a look at the Kiss Cobo Hall 76 box set. Hope you guys did enjoy a look at it as much as I did making it. And until next time, I'll see you when I see you. Later.